Driving solo, I'm just swerving through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Roll me up a fool and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every box they try to put me in. I got a lot of enemies who used to be my friends. Roll me up a fool and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I was sober for an hour, but I'm rolling off a beat now. The drugs they give me confidence, I'm saying what I need now. The Zeddies help me slow, the lean they help me speed down. Ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', I'm gon' hit it if she beat down. Calling, yeah, she calling, your bitch got me on the speed down. Counting through the rest, I look at faces, don't see no spouses. Grab me in the six, who can I trust? I never know now. Sprite is extra dark, now my doggy in the dog. They say I'm on the come up, but I've been on the calm down. See me doing good, they start to hate, that's how it goes now. I don't know why they mad at me, I always take my toes down. Driving through my city by myself, that's how I roll. Driving solo, I'm just running through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Roll me up a fool and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every box they try to put me in. I got a lot of enemies who used to be my friends. Roll me up a fool and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I remember being a kid, my teachers told me I wouldn't be shit. Diamonds in my pinky look like water, make me see shit. Never had no hustle, don't approach me on some free shit. Did this by myself, so why the fuck would I do a remix? This bitch give me top, don't want the pussy, he can keep it. Money in the power for respect, cause I don't need it. Driving to the west, I pop the bean and now I'm speeding. Know some people in the six that diss me for no reason. Sending shots, they sending shots on road, I never see them. Taking L's, they taking L's, I never wanna be them. Got your bitch beside me, she just asked me what a beat is. Put a number in my phone and you know how to lead. Driving solo, I'm just running through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Roll me up a fool and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every box they try to put me in. I got a lot of enemies who used to be my friends. Roll me up a fool and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again.
Alrighty, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone had a great Monday. Hope you can hear me okay. So tonight, I figure we get together to discuss Kevin Samuels because he does a lot. He does a lot, but what he said recently, it's very troubling. A lot of things he says troubling, in my personal opinion. But he was talking to a mother. I think she has a few children. So I'm going to show us a short clip of that because she's a mother, and obviously, if she's calling into his show, she wants to date again. But before I get into all that, let me backtrack. So make sure you like the video, like the stream as you enter. Drop some comments. Hope y'all having a good day, all good evening, all that stuff where we are. But yeah, this has kind of been trending online because I guess they were talking about, like, I didn't see the whole clip. I try to stay away from his content as much as possible because I find really triggering. I find to be just a disgusting, vile human being. I cannot stand that man. So I try not to watch people I do not like. But basically, they're talking about if the child I guess if the child says, well, my stepdad touched me or mommy boyfriend touched me, if the child came to the mother, he's basically saying you shouldn't automatically believe your child. So like, that's just bizarre. That's very bizarre. So let's see what y'all talking about. What's up? Always leveling up. Yeah, he's definitely a narcissist. He is a textbook narcissist. And you know what's so interesting, y'all? That young Pharaoh looks up to him. He's always like shouts out to Kevin Samuels. So that's interesting to me. What's up? Just chilling. Good to see you. You say you don't listen to him. I don't blame you. I don't either. But every now and then, he has content that trends, and I like to take a look at it, especially with this new finding of the feds interested in these I guess MGTOW, red pill, incel, what's it called, true force, loneliness, all these type of movements that they're looking into these spaces online because whether people want to admit it or not, like there are folks listening to these folks and they're influenced by these folks. So, people's like, oh, it's just entertainment. Maybe for that person, it may just be entertainment. But for a lot of people, they're influenced by the likes of Kevin Samuel, not just him, like even that Obsidian. I think we talked about him last week while he's talking about this dude ain't never, I don't even know if he stepped foot on college campus talking about, oh, I need me a woman that graduated from top tier university. Like, is this really? For real? It's fucking ridiculous. So, Young Sweetums, yeah. And it's his channel, just had recommended to me. And he is really exposing Kevin. Like, Kevin tells on himself if you just listen. Like, he's his lies, he's very inconsistent, especially if you've been following him. Even if you haven't been following him up to now, there are people that are like, hey, you said such and such, and they're just putting it all together. So he's just a charlatan. Good to see you, Reza. Good to see you this evening. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about on that poll. But I'm not gonna waste too much time because I know it's late on here on the East Coast, I'm kind of sleepy, so I don't want to waste too much time. So let's get into it. So first, you're going to look at this Kevin Samuels clip. Now, I don't really like to play his content because he likes, whatever. He be getting mad about people use his content, whatever. But it's fair use. So let's take a look. And this is on Twitter. So they've been saying some interesting things about him on Twitter. So let's see. Let's check.
Question your child. Why would you not question it? Because if he was biologically.
Hold on. This person's saying, for those who can't see the original post, Kevin Samuels asked his woman, what would she do if her child said they were sexually assaulted by their dad or stepfather? She said, protect her child. His response was, why wouldn't you question your child because children lie? So let's look at it.
My child, you said, illegal. Why would you not question your child? Why would you not question your child? Why would you not just say, girl, whatever, that's your daddy? Because why would you blow up a marriage? Why would you just believe her?
Why would I just believe my daughter?
Yeah, children lie. Are you kidding me?
Excuse me?
Would you just not? Because if you're
okay, it's a short clip, but if y'all interested, you can search here on YouTube and find a lot of people been talking about this and find the full clip. I think he was streaming on Instagram that night, but I don't think because I know there was an incident with some rapper where I think she interviewed with Tasha K. A rapper said that her boyfriend, no, the girl was dating some rapper, said her boyfriend had touched her child. So I don't know. But in this case, if your child comes to you, we all been children before, right? Like most children are not going to create a lie like that. Now, no human is perfect. So I wouldn't dismiss my child if they came to me with some information like that. I don't have any small children, but how would you should not dismiss your child. It, And there's levels to these things. I saw this disturbing documentary on Netflix a few years ago. I cannot remember the name, but it was these sisters. They were talking about how their father, what's the word? Lord, I'm at a loss for words. But basically, when families are intimate, it's called what God damn it. I'm so sorry, y'all. I cannot remember the name. But he was intimate with his biological children. And the daughters were just just recounting the stories of the abuse they experienced from their own father. So anybody, like, you just never know. You just never know. And it seems like Kevin has this marriage at all costs. Like, so it's so interesting. He wants women to just marry any kind of man. Like, oh, the man could just have free reign to just abuse your children, take it, but just sleep with everybody in the house. Just do whatever he wants to do, basically. Basically, that's what he wants. Like, to them, submission is like, if you want to be with the wife, you want to be with the kids, that's okay. Whatever the man want to do, they don't have to put in much effort because they quote unquote high value. Like, it's so sad that there are women that actually listening to this, tuning in and believing this. And I know this firsthand. Like, I kind of want to talk about, I don't know if I should, but there's this, I like vlogging channels. It's this vlogger. She has such a messy situation going on. And her dude, he's a Kevin Samuels fan. And you could tell. I knew that anyway because he makes her drive to him. They just had a baby. He lied about, oh, we're going to move in together. They still haven't moved in together. Like, it's so, like, such a mess. But let me see what y'all talking about. Because it's like, no, you should not just dismiss your children. A lot of us are like trying to heal from things because our parents dismissed us or thought we were lying. Like, come on now. Just said up shorty and lucky if he walked 10 feet from his crib. Yeah, a lot of them, especially up sinning, they spend a lot of time online, but yet they want a woman that graduated from Columbia University or Penn. Like, come on. He really does reason. That was disgusting. So I don't know if Goldie still got that what was that thing? Lord have mercy, y'all. I'm sleepy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I just said, of course, Sweetums think he important now due to D-list left status. Yeah. And even how Kevin and all these Manosphere men are taking, like, Will Smith, I wish Will Smith had not did that to Chris Rock, but they are loving it. It's like they have content for years. Like now, they just have content for years. But if you watch Red Table Talk, you get more insight into that couple, like the way Will act, the way Jada behaved, but whatever. Yeah, it's sad always loving. It's very disturbing because there's women think about, especially these women that have, well, not all of them, but to me, if you're calling into Kevin, it's kind of like, that's kind of like, why are you doing this? First of all, so that, like, he's not the husband Houdini. Like, he can't wave his magic kitten heel and give you a husband or whatever. So what is he gonna tell you? All he does is sit up there. He find a way, don't matter the woman, to tell a woman she's not worthy, she's not enough. He talking about women need to be size six, all these crazy sizes when we know the average woman in America is what, 6 foot, 14, 16, something like that. Yeah, she was like, really? And who's to say perhaps this woman had experienced that as a child? It's very common. Whether people want to talk about it now, it's very common. So, and I saw a long clip. He was like, well, I've been, my feeling, let me see what he said. He was like, he was a child before, or something like that. We all been children before. It's like this dude just project. He gets on these big platform and just project this foolishness, and it's folks that be listening to him. Hey Dale, good to see you. He is an idiot and he's a fraud. And I can't believe that people take him seriously. Yeah. I mean, that would be terrible if a child can't. Children don't lie about stuff like that. They don't lie about things like that. And there are a lot of kids who their mother believed, say they were lying and they weren't lying. I remember I saw this terrible story. It happened in Georgia. A little girl, she was like 10. She was pregnant by her mother's boyfriend. Do you know this girl was like third trimester, I think, when they found out the girl was pregnant? The school, I think, had to find out. So the mother living in some alternative universe, like ignoring what's happening in her home. He would, by the little girl's account, he would leave mama's bed every night and come in her bedroom every night. And it was, too late for them to terminate the pregnancy. He went to prison and the mother went to prison. Like, that's sick. So I guess she would have been okay with Kevin advice, basically. So Reza said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't think of the word right now, but it's a word when it's for the families. My mind just kind of, I don't know what's going on today. So she still had it live up. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I find a longer clip. I thought it would have a longer clip because the way he kept questioning her, it was just really sick. Reza said, yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Dale said, once again, don't ask for what you can't give. Men and women alike. These gurus will have people end up. Yeah, and I just feel at a certain point in time, you have to live your life. Why do you need someone to tell you how to get married? Like, this man is not even married. So, what can he tell us about maintaining a relationship? He's not even married. He says he doesn't want to be married. When Vlad was questioning him, he was like, well, that's really personal. When he was on Vlad TV. So, why do these women call? I saw a girl, she had like 4 kids. She called. He was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm paraphrasing, but he's in so many words, he told her that no man will want her. And she just broke down crying. Her heart she was crushed. Like, why would you call this man to tell you this? It's just sad to me. Like, people just calling to be abused, in my opinion. Hey, the illustrator, you said Kevin Samuels is a closeted homosexual. He had another man lay in his bed while he was on live stream once. Oh yeah, the glitch, babe. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, was that like somebody trolling him or was that really in his home? And I've been long criticizer of this man. I just think I feel like he's a demon, like he's a hateful human being. He doesn't add any positive value to the internet. He really doesn't. Just says what Sweetums don't realize either is there's plenty petite, skinny women out there that size 14, 16. Right. I mean, I know a lot of magazines will do this spread, like they'll show women of different heights. They'll wear the same dress size, but they'll look different. Everyone is different. Everybody hold weight differently. And when I walk outside, nobody listen to this fool. See, these bigger women have men, so ain't nobody worried about what he got to say. But there is a group that does listen to him faithfully, obviously. So it's sad. Incest, that's the word, y'all. It came to me. Incest, Lord have mercy. I could not remember. Incest. Yeah, it was a documentary on Netflix where the daughters were just telling how their father was being intimate with, I don't know if I use the word, but having it was an incestual relationship. It was sick. It was really sick. He was doing that where he had like 3 daughters, I think. All the daughters, he was doing that too. You said grape usually best to use because it's not tick. Okay, grape. Okay, thank you, Reza. Hey, Tish, good to see you. Reza said, but Kevin is weird as fuck. And a lot of guys are coming out and saying it off, and they do not, and they not co-sign it also. Yeah, I mean, some of the things he said is just very troubling. And especially when it comes to that. Like, when you are parenting children, like you're literally God to your children. You're supposed to protect your children. So it's just weird. I just feel like he has some trauma that he really needs to address because it's like he wants to, I guess women yeah, you should revere your husband, all that good stuff, but come on now. You can't just abuse the family. So that was someone in his bed. That was a hot ass mess right there. I hope not, Reese. I really hope that's not the case. Just as Sweetums would know that if he was around women like that. Well, I think at the end of the day, any of us, we all have YouTube accounts, right? So we can get on here and give advice as we see it, right? What we see is appropriate. And I know that's what he's doing, but it's just really toxic because he talked about domestic discipline. 'Cause I know the Goldie Jones channel had the petition. I don't know if it's still up, but she had a petition to take him off. But it's a lot of toxic characters. So I guess YouTube is like, well, if you don't like something, don't listen to it. I guess that's how they deal with it. Reason says, I think he wants a woman who will not fight back if he does some suspect stuff. I think that's what it is too. I think that's what it is too. Let me play that again.
It's biologically my child.
I'm gonna see if I can find a longer one.
If it was biologically my child, you said ill-viewable. Why would you not question your child? Why would you not question it? Why would you not just say, girl, whatever, that's your daddy? Because why would you blow up a marriage? Why would you just believe her?
Why would I just believe my daughter?
Yeah, children lie.
Bro,
Are you kidding me?
Excuse me?
Would you just know? Because if it was biologically my child, you said ill-viewable.
I found a longer clip, so we're gonna check that out. It's on this channel called Hot Mess Express. So, because I think that'll be better just to have the full context too. So, let me share my screen.
Thinking about your child's father, how do you think you can make your asset to the? How do you think you can make your child an asset to the kind of man you want to marry?
How can I make my child an asset?
To the kind of man you would want to marry?
I feel like I would have to train her to be an asset, as in get her ready for life in general. Put her.
Okay, isn't that a weird question? How can your child be an asset to him? So I guess if he can't grape them, they're not an asset, basically. Like that's a weird question to me. That's definitely a strange question. What do y'all think about that? That's very bizarre.
Her in classes, make sure she's smart, make sure she's not, put in that time to make her a better person. Correct?
I'm asking,
am I right?
No, the question is how to make your child an asset to that man. That makes her an okay person. But how can you adopt? And this is a question all women are going to have to answer for themselves. How are my children benefiting you as my husband?
I never thought about that.
Well,
what would you suggest? I'm just wondering because
I would say it's going to be extremely difficult. But what I would suggest is women who actually think about it from the man's side, understanding that my child today is a liability because it costs. So number one, is she well-mannered, well-behaved, smart, taken care? Does she understand? And do I really believe that you're going to come second to my husband? Mm-hmm. Is my husband going to come first? Or is it we're a package deal? If you're a package deal, that's no deal. I mean,
okay. Okay, so he's trying to explain how the kids can be an asset. I know blended families are very common. People married all the time, they have children. So I could get, a child being well behaved, but kids are human like anybody else. They're gonna have issues. They're gonna have bad days like everybody else. So I just thought that was kind of weird. That was weird. And then he said, if it's a package deal, there's no deal. Your husband should come first. Yeah, I don't know. That's that's I don't understand what he means by that. As a wife, can't she love her children and her husband? Like, should she show him more love? I'm just really not understanding. Should she neglect the kids? I'm not understanding his line of questioning.
Honest, it's a package deal. That's no deal because let's say you and I were to get married. You got a daughter, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say we have 2 kids together. Mm-hmm. And your child is 5. So 10 years from now, your daughter comes home and said, Kevin touched me, looked at me getting out of the shower. What happens next?
The relationship would have to end. Huh? That's not something the relationship would end immediately.
Because your daughter said I looked at her getting out of the shower. Kevin touched me, looked at me getting out of the shower. Kevin touched me, looked at me getting out of the shower.
What the? Wow, why would he ask her something like that? This guy just be projecting. This guy is, I just think he's a demonic man. Like, this is sick. Why would he even ask a question like that? It seems like he's setting her up. I know they're having a conversation, but what if, like, ladies in the chat, what if you're on a date and a man asks you a question like that? What would you think? Like, I wouldn't go out with him again. I would block him. That's such a strange question.
So that means I should never listen to it. That means I should avoid women like you because off the rip, your desire to defend your child blew up. You got 2 of my kids, and off rip, your protective instinct says everything, including those other 2 kids. Do you? Mm-hmm. No, you said the relationship would have to end. So what would you tell our 2 children?
That's a tough situation.
No, you said the relationship would have to end. So
it would have to end because
but what would you tell
any of my kids? If I had 3 kids, 1 by someone else and 2 by my
But what I'm telling you, what I'm saying is what we tell our 2 children.
Come to a situation and we have to part ways.
You can get the fuck out. You can get the fuck out.
Because I'm not the one paying the bills.
No, you don't, because you're not taking my kids. Mm-hmm. See, that's what I mean. Y'all act like y'all got too much power.
It's not power. I'm really
First of all, you didn't even. I just said if she said it. You didn't question whether or not the claim was there. Mm-hmm. Because that's your child. That's what I'm saying. Your child can never be an asset to anybody. Ask me to treat your child like it's biologically mine when you be willing to blow up my biological children's shit for something else. And kids can say anything.
They can, but you have.
Yeah, kids can say anything, but they wouldn't say that. I don't think a child
would. To protect your kids at all costs.
Then
you got to talk.
Then no. Mm-hmm. Leave. No. Let's switch the situation. If I'm that child's biological father, and she comes out of the shower, and 10 years later, Daddy looked at me a certain kind of way, and I'm her biological dad, then what do you say? But you notice how you couldn't pull rank on me? You couldn't pull that. We got to separate. You couldn't pull rank on me.
What does he mean by that? It just seems like, I don't know if he'd be flashing back and having flashback experiences, or what do you mean by pull rank on him? I don't understand.
You couldn't pull biological rank. You want to, but you're like, well, damn, it's his kid too.
Mm-hmm. It would have to be an end situation as well.
And you have to get the fuck out. And you have to get out. And you have to get out.
Understood. I completely understand that.
So it would be for who? You believe. This is why you don't deal with women with children, because, especially in our community, there is no blending families when this kind of stuff comes up. Because single mothers are too used to pulling rank. Okay. This is why single mothers are potentially so dangerous, because you're not used to having to actually split the responsibility. It's your child. And that's fine. But then why should any man have to deal with that? Mm-hmm. So I feel sorry for you ladies, but this is the positions a lot of women put themselves in, and then we're supposed to do what about it? Because if it was biologically my child, you said it will be over. Why would you not question your child? Why would you not question your dad? Why would you not just say, girl, whatever, that's your daddy. 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 Yeah, children lie. Are you kidding me? Children lie. Children lie. Children lie.
That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. Yeah, I do think parents' role is to protect their children and protect them from predators, sexual predators included. So I just think this guy is not well mentally, also, and he just be projecting on his channel because that was such a strange question, very strange question. Yep, he is reason. That's why the Fed's looking into these dudes. They've been causing so much trouble online, and even like I said, a lot of people are influenced by these guys. A lot of people are influenced by these guys. It does seem like he might have some urges or thoughts. Then he said the blended families don't work, so he tried to discourage men from coupling up, which everybody got to do is right for them, but toxic. He's so toxic. Then lying about he was dating a Victoria's Secret model. I just liar. Just a bit. He just seemed like a pathological liar. Yeah, but you know what? She dealt with him with grace. She didn't let him trigger her because his tone is so. Ugh, I can't stand his tone. I'm gonna cuss his ass out. Yeah, I don't understand that either. Looking for a child to be an asset, like who looks at their children like their children a blessing, but an asset? Like what? Like this 1930s gonna put them in the field to work the crops or something? Like what does he mean by that? they Creepy attracts more creepy. Yeah, pedo scammules. He just a weirdo. Maybe he. I don't know if. Let's say perhaps he just trying to have some thought provoking conversation. I don't know. That was not a good way to go about it. If that's what he was doing, that was weird. Yeah, that was very weird. We remember he's a perfume expert. Maybe we should go back to that. Reason, oh, you only keep up with small videos. Yeah, I agree. That's the best way to do it. You the same way, you just watch the clips. Yeah. Mm-mm. Pull rank. Yeah, I don't understand that. What's up, Jermaine? You say you sound crazy. You can tell he has a chip on his shoulder. Yeah, he's the textbook narcissist, in my opinion. Like he just wanted the red carpet rolled out for him. He's saying men are the prize, and it just like, dude, go to therapist already. Go to the therapist. Get help. Yeah, he's the liar. You think he gonna go on somebody marrying some woman and just have? No way. Just says you already know pull rank some straight incel talk because I ain't never heard that shit until the incel spirit came along. I've never heard it until him. Have you heard the other guys use that word? Because pull rank, like they keep saying women have too much control and they want to control women. We have to do a live on that document that government document about these incels because it is quite interesting. It's very interesting. He is a creep illustrator. Reason said feds are going Chris Hansen on them. Yeah, because they are really influencing these men to just see women as like, I don't know, human sex doll. I don't know. It's just like they just see women like what I'm the prize. I'm a man. I'm the prize. What do you bring to the table? And there's a video Kevin Samuel said he's a 9, but when women call in, they're attractive. He tell them they're 6 and just like This dude is a weirdo. He is a weirdo. Always leveling up. Let them keep their mics and expose themselves. Yeah, these men with mics are out of control. They're out of control. Reason say you got to send Mother Jones on her for thinking kid acid. Oh yeah, Mother Jones. I remember Mother Jones. I remember her. Yeah, that is sick. And I know I was talking to this girl I work with. She's like her mama boyfriend. He told her one day, "I want you." Like this happens for real. For him to say kids are lying, no, this happens for real. Okay, so he is sick. Well, you heard that in a song, Reason? I had never heard that before. What's up, Booker T? You said KS remixed a bunch of other people's talking points and turned it into $1 million business. I don't think he's a bad person, but I think his persona is counterfeit. Yeah, I could see that because I know Tommy has criticism that he stole from him. Alan Roger Curry has criticisms of him. I think even that Ramil, as many content creators feel like Mr. Jap had a lot of them have criticisms of him. So I see what you're saying. Just I want to say up shorty and said at a time or two. Oh Lord, that's man. He's like the incel. He should be in a dictionary. Makes an incel. He's a weirdo. Diva scam. Reza said, kids don't be lying. I heard too many stories and horror stories to know. Right, Reza. And just to think, I couldn't imagine a child, coming to parent their mother with that. And it's like, oh, that's lying. It's in your head. Or that's kind of why we got the young Pharaoh today. He really seems like, and the clip I'm going to show y'all, if I haven't seen, it's very sad. I am an empath. So I have empathy for him. Although he is really causing a lot of havoc in the lives, like Golden Beauty's children, everybody. It's really sad to see how this unresolved trauma plays out in the lives of people. It's really sad. Shalom, Mike Joseph. Good to see you. Reason I already said if I go to jail. Yeah, I mean, you gotta protect your children because you are literally like parents are literally a god to their children. It's serious and it's so sad. Even with Will Smith, like the incident at the Oscars, he talked about not feeling safe and how he felt like he always got to entertain and feel safe. Like this deep stuff. Like if y'all check out this Red Table Talk he did, I think it's called. I can't remember the name, but him and Jada was talking, and then the Red Table Talk he did with Dr. Romani, the doctor that talks about narcissism here on YouTube. It's very eye opening. So I like to learn about people and just hear their background. Just Sweetum stole up. Oh yeah, he stole talking points, but he just be curving up. He do Obsidian so wrong. Like you saw, he got the Justice League now with him and MTR and what's that lead and what's the other dude? The other grumpy old man, the lawyer dude. Yeah. Where Obsidian? Obsidian was nowhere to be found. He didn't even read Obsidian book. That's just like he just used that book to sit his perfumes on. Illustrate so you can tell that he likes to tiptoe into. Yeah, it's obvious, and it's nothing like be yourself. Life is too short to not to live a lie. Like we don't care. And that like he's so he said he had mommy issues and his mother didn't even get married to 50, but yet he can tell everybody else how we supposed to live. How we disgusting. Yes, Reason Will is a victim. He is a victim. And it's just like these Manosphere dudes, oh man, they loving it. I'm like, y'all are sick. They are sick. Mike says, okay, good to see you and love your handiwork. Lots that Samuel guy needs to stop. Seriously. I appreciate that, Mike. Yeah, he is disgusting. But you know what? He gonna have I wonder will feds play a role in perhaps advertising, pulling funds from these Manosphere dudes, these red pillars, because they are really impacting these men that watch them. It's not entertainment for everyone, you know. Some people can watch stuff be like, oh, it's just he. And some people take it to heart. Recent many artists like Usher and stuff is like, yeah, yeah. To Obsidian sound like Stephen A. He really does sound like him Reason. I never thought of that, but he does. Trying to think, who channel was I on? He was Sansa Ray. He left a comment on Sansa Ray's. She did a video about single mothers. I think she posted today, and he left a rude comment on her channel. It's like they want women to just, I don't know, just off themselves because they are parents. And it's so many dynamics. Like most women, you talk to a woman, they don't want to be left raising kids alone. Like Jermaine said, young Pharaoh talking about how bad Golden excuse me, how bad Golden Beauty parents are treating his kids, but he shot at Golden Beauty's apartment while his kids. Exactly. Did you hear how he was talking to her mother? Reason said, I know the feds aren't going after Kevin Samuels yet because they monitoring the video. Yep. Yep. So these clowns think they can sit up here and say whatever. All right, keep it up. Keep it up. Domestic discipline and I think this week I definitely want to do a live on that document because feds watch. They're definitely watching. Just as of Shorty, another incel is bitter because he never got the prom that he wanted. And like every human being experiences rejection. We all experience rejection. Like these men, they just really need help. It's sad to see 50-some-year-old man, 40-some-year-old man behave the way they do. He claimed was shooting at aliens. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. So let's move forward with young Pharaoh. So young Pharaoh, he's been posting like a maniac today, yesterday too. And this morning he posted a video about he was talking to Golden's mother and he was so disrespectful. He was talking to her mother and he was making these allegations about Golden's brother and he talking about their home. Like anyone, has pet, my sister had dogs, so whenever I go over there, it smell like dogs, whatever. That's normal. You have pets in the house. But that was just crazy to me. And then this evening, Golden, she made a live. She's very frustrated. She's just talking about how she's just been so stressed out and just how he just making her just feel so. She used the word crazy, like she has anxiety, and he keep asking her over and over about Steve and Muhammad, and he's another textbook narcissist. So he's trying to manipulate her with the children. And I do have sympathy for her, empathy, because I would not want to be in her shoes. I feel so bad for her, Camille, because they have kids with him, so they're tied to him for life. And the way he speaks about them online, he goes on these smear campaigns where we know I believe he's lying on her. Oh, what the Steve stuff, Muhammad, all these things, and it's just really sad. Like it's sad. So she was really frustrated with just everything she's been experiencing. So y'all go check that out. And then he did a live where we're gonna talk about Josh Netter, but he really didn't. He titled it like he's gonna send Josh Netter to ghetto gaggers or some mess. And he was talking about Golden most of the live. And he might have talked about Josh for 1 minute, but he said he's gonna call to see. It was just very bizarre, like very, very bizarre. So it was very weird. And she says when she blocks him, he goes on these manic posting sprees. Like you'll notice he's posting these 1 minute videos, and most of the video is his intro and outro. Like that's most of the video. Like, dude, why are you putting this intro and outro on the short ass video? Whatever. But yeah, she just explained how she have to try to smooth things over with him so he cannot, I guess, get too crazy. So it's really sad to see, to see this play out. But I know I've been rambling. Let's see what y'all talking about. Said, yeah, Obsidian, he could definitely be a sports reporter. That'll be more productive than when he does talking about women all day. Y'all is crazy talking about his mind don't expand that far. What's up, New Marie? Good to see you. So I'm just gonna show this clip. I thought he was talking about some guy, but he was crying, y'all. He's literally crying. It was sad. I felt bad for him, and I do feel bad for him because to see someone we know obviously dealing with mental health issues, it's sad, that someone you know need help, they're not getting the help. Maybe they don't know to get help. I don't know. But let's check this out and let me know what y'all think about it. And he keeps saying folks call him a white boy. Like, who's calling him a white boy?
You better never let me catch you in the dark hall. Face tap, black hoodie, like Darth Maul. It's a beam on the metal, that's a bright laser. I can flip a pussy nigga like a lightsaber. Little baby, hold it down, she a pipe taker. Her nigga getting scared, I'm a wipe taker. And I ain't stopping till she goddamn finished. You ain't never so dope, wait a goddamn minute. Peace, this video right here is a message to everybody that keep calling me a white boy. Oh, excuse me, let me cut my motherfucking alarm on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Let me cut my shit off. Anyway, this video right here is a message to everybody that keep calling me a white boy. I'm gonna let y'all know I don't give a fuck. I fuck with some white people. And Scott Skinner is my motherfucking brother.
Now I don't believe anybody's calling him a white boy. Um, it's just really sad. This dude is really going through, and it's sad to see. But it's like the way he's treating Golden, and Golden has really been one of the main people that's been in his corner. The way he's doing her, it's just like it's hard to have sympathy for her because like he just does her so dirty, you know. The Mike says hurt men turn to savages, just crazy. Yeah, when they don't address their issues, they do turn into savages. Oh, my mouse, come on. Reason says they wrote Young Pharaoh when they banned from CPAC. That was sad. I mean, they ate him up and spit him out. That was sad, but I think it's just more than that. But he got a taste of kind of like what we see and playing out with Will Smith, right? You know how he's an A-lister and the Dumbness Society, as Tariq, like the Dumbness Society have no remorse. They don't like to forgive people. And it's just fucked up. It just really fucked up. When like Harvey Weinstein's and all them clowns get to do whatever they want to do. Alec Baldwin taking folks' lives on the set, but whatever. Just says I don't feel ish for little Genie white niggas. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I get it because when he says stuff like that, like he puts us down, he talks bad about black women, and I definitely get where you're coming from, Justin. Jermaine says he keeps saying he putting 50K on the bodyguard head. Yeah, he did that yesterday. You notice he'll post and delete or private it, whatever. Like, and Ace looked like he could, if he really wanted to, Ace would kick his ass. Like, come on now. Reason says he loves her. I think he loves her, but his form of love is very unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. That's not love. You want to control people, you want to manipulate them, especially using the children and to me as pawns in a way. That's really not how love should be displayed. Just do we gotta hear that noise he called music? I'm sorry. That's so funny to me. What he said at the end. He said, "You never sold dope." Way to God, that'd be funny to me. I ain't even gonna lie. Some of his songs crack me up. She was American Dad. We say he too busy trying to be Genghis Khan. I don't know. He's trying to be like I'm all for people like being your authentic self. Like if he's the black ninja from Buffalo, that's cool with me. But when you threatening people and you being disrespectful, you supposed to look. You say you love Golden, you love your children. You disrespecting the Golden's parents, the grandparents. That's not cool. Like how you gonna have a positive relationship when you talking to people crazy? I think it did the same thing to Camille parents. So it's just sad. Like, dude, he's a sad person. He's really sad. Yeah, yeah. The illustrator said, yeah, he loves white people so much. I wouldn't think that he would take offense towards everyone call him a white boy. He should be called it. Yeah, it's like I guess he felt bullied. Cause this dude is really crying, y'all. So he's crying. And that's like, I'm like, what's wrong? Are you really crying because you called a white boy? I don't think this is what he's really upset about. But let's continue.
I'm gonna kill one of y'all motherfuckers by my motherfucking breath. So you better stop playing on my fucking time.
And this is for fair use because he's, that word he's using. He says a lot. So we're just watching this for commentary purposes.
Stop. You better stop playing on my motherfucking time. You better stop playing on my motherfucking time. Facts. Cause I'm be walking around with my nigga. I'm gonna kill one of y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna kill one of y'all motherfuckers. Now, like boy that. Stop playing on my motherfucking top. I don't fuck with y'all niggas like that. Now, I don't fuck what y'all niggas say. I'm gonna fuck what y'all bitch ass niggas say. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. I'm about to walk around with my nigga. Got me fucked up. That got me fucked up. Period. That's my motherfucking day one. That's my motherfucking day one. Y'all niggas got me fucked up. I'm walking around with my nigga. I'm gonna kill one of y'all motherfuckers. Play on my top. Play on my top when you see me if you want to. I'm gonna blow your motherfucking head off. Broad ass day. That's my motherfucking brother. Fuck what y'all niggas say. Yo, fuck what y'all niggas say. What y'all niggas talking about? My motherfucking brother. Period.
I don't recall this person's name. You talking about? Do y'all know what you talking about? I don't think. I'm like, what is this really about? And what's this really about? It doesn't seem like literally at 7. I'm on the East Coast, so 7 something this morning. He posted a video cussing and fussing with Golden's mother. All right, so I don't know if that actually happened today or happened yesterday, whatever. But he posted that early this morning. So it's like he goes all day long on these rants and like, who are you talking about? I don't think this is sad. It's someone that really needs help. Reason said he slept with one snow bunny and now he wants to be with only white people. It's insane. Yeah, he posted a video requesting the pool party. He want bad white girls, the bad Instagram girls, white girls to come to his pool party. Yep. So he just all over the place. He really is. Okay, you gonna take the night. Okay, I respect that, Just. You gotta do you. Just say he don't give a fuck what we say. Yo. He don't. He say he don't. He don't act like it. Jermaine says stop playing on my motherfucking top. Yeah, that's what he says. Like, dude, what? Illustrate says he's protecting his handler. Something. This is ridiculous. This is sad. Reese say he's trying to get with iCarly. Oh, the girl for iCarly. Lord have mercy. Oh God. Is that the girl from it's one of those what's a Nickelodeon girl had a crazy mother that was doing some inappropriate things to her? Is that iCarly? I forget which white girl it was. Let's continue.
Period. 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 You don't gotta like me. I don't like y'all motherfuckers anyway. Period. My motherfucking brother. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say I don't do that talking shit anyway. I'm not arguing with y'all niggas anyway. Now, I'm not arguing with y'all niggas anyway. Play me when you see me, motherfucker. Play me when you see me. I'm gonna kill your fuck ass. With everything I love. Now. Period. Play me when you motherfucking see me. I'm the hardest.
Okay. Yes. So that was that. That was like that was kind of different. Yeah, that was different. He said her dad was a submarine tanker too. Who? iCarly's father? Wow. Yeah, he said he don't like us like that. He has said it, and I know you think of love, like he says he loved, because 1 minute he'll post he loved Golden, she's a great mother. Camille's a great mother. Then she's really fat and talking about chicken and all this stuff. So I guess depending on how he feels at the moment, but I know like the Bible said, love is patient, it's kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. So the way he behaves toward them, that's not very loving. But I heard him say something crazy that Christ was homosexual. Like, dude, don't be speaking on, don't be playing on Christ talk like that. Don't be speaking about Christ like that. That's not nice. Say, oh, Adult Swim made fun of it one time. Wow. Jermaine says YP need to get back on the medication. Yeah, he really does. Like, it, it's crazy. I don't know. I get it because of pharmaceuticals. A lot of pharmaceuticals do be fucking up your organs. So I could get why people don't want to take them, but until you can find something better to have some peace and stability, you got to do what you got to do. The illustrator says, let's see what you're saying. Say like someone else is speaking through him using YP as well. Illustrator, that is interesting because it's like something's going on. And then I know he made a video once, he was saying that he didn't use the word conjure, but like summoning spirits and stuff. So anything is possible with him, I believe. Reason said love is when you don't do messed up stuff to black women and having swim parties with white women. Yeah. But then want us to cash app him. Boy, bye. Good night. Young crybaby. Yeah, that was sad. Justice being a bully. That was so sad. That was so He was literally crying with that Pedialyte. What's that drink insure? One thing I find interesting about him, one aspect of young Pharaoh, you all notice he really takes good care of his body as far as like eating healthy. At least from what I see, like in his pantry, I saw the Quest bar. He drinking an insure. He drinks his water. Like he exercises. He do not play about his physical body. That's interesting to me. But that other aspect of him, he's like he just cussing folks out. Remember, he cussed Angela Stanton when she said, don't talk to them like that. He went off on her, just whoever he went off on at this point. SETI, all these people. So I find it interesting in that area of his life, he has a lot of discipline. Even when he was in jail, he worried about, I don't eat meat, you know. So that's interesting to me that he can maintain discipline in that area. But other aspects of him, he's like, fuck it. I'm gonna talk to you however I want to talk to you. I'm gonna do you however I want to do you. So I just find that to be very interesting. Very Quest bars so nasty, by the way. They used to be good. They changed for them. Where the white women's at? I don't like Quest bars. I used to. Rita said, yeah, he's a vegetarian, so he's healthy. Yeah, yeah. And that's one thing the Manosphere could learn. 'Cause a lot of them look like what's in there? Obsidian, them big pot bellies. They can learn from him in that area to exercise. Reason said just the mental and spiritual health, not a point. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And those are like some of the important areas. I guess they all are important, but those are definitely important. Damn, Jess. Okay. Okay, well, I appreciate your honesty. I really do. So yeah, that was just sad to see y'all. So that made me sad. I kind of teared up when I saw him crying. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like to see people sad. And I do believe he loves his children, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, if you talking to the mothers like this, if y'all can't have a healthy relationship, your kids are gonna have childhoods that they gotta heal from, that they gotta seek professionals to get over. So it's like, dude, you can't behave like this in front of your children. You shouldn't behave like this, period. You shouldn't be behaving like this, period. So I don't understand. Well, he's we know he's off in mentally. I have to remind myself because it's not healthy for those kids to be around him. And then he's never wrong. That's because he's narcissist, like it's whatever else he got going on. Everyone's wrong. He's never wrong. He always throwing that woman under the bus. It's just terrible. And she just saying how she just want peace, and she's told people to stop sending her stuff. And I think that's respectable. People should respect her wishes, with that. Jermaine says, I'd rather be out of shape in my right state of mind than be in good shape going crazy. I feel you, Jermaine. Absolutely. That's why I'm surprised that maybe his mental state food is not a priority, because I know a lot of people like emotionally eat and eat for sport. So I'm like, that's amazing to me. This food, he eats so healthy. Like that's not a priority for him. I guess it don't bother him like some people. Cause I love potato chips. So I have my potato chips. Reason said he boxes too, so I think he was repping the men good into CPAC. Oh yeah, he sure does. Yep. Yeah, CPAC boy. Cause I know a lot of y'all remember too. He had all those white folks be on his channel. Boy, they was super chatting left and right. And they just threw him away like trash. Like, man, the male people, they are so cruel. When they done with you, at least our people, they don't have no forgiveness in their heart. Look what they doing to Will Smith. Look how they done. Who else they did? Isaiah Washington. So many people. Man, we cannot fuck up. We can't be human, in their eyes. We just gotta be bots, perfect. But them, they can do whatever they want to do. Just it looked like he doing a better job with his diet than Chef Young. Chef Yuck. I'm gonna find Chef Yuck plate right quick, because I'd rather have school lunch than Chef Yuck cuisine. I just say that. We say kids tend to take the good out of their parents' behavior, so they might. I hope so. I think they will be. And you gotta commend the mothers for trying to do their best to shield them from it, But I think they will be fine, And then too, when you grow up, you kind of understand that parents are human, so parents have issues just like anybody else. I think as kids, we see our parents as like superheroes and perfect. Reason said, I heard when he went to eat with his friend and he accidentally ate a meat burger stand. Oh, really? I remember where Catalea said she took him to Burger King to get the Impossible Burger. I guess the Impossible Whopper or whatever. Little Big Nate, he give me go home Steve vibes. Who's that? Little Big. Oh, okay. I think I mean Little Big Nate. That's the one. Oh boy, I didn't catch it. I got distracted, but they were talking about. I think that Ramil dude was talking about Kevin today or somebody. I was like, it just be so much going on. I can't keep up with it all. I wish I could, but I just can't. I just cannot. Oh boy, that dude live right now, y'all. We might need to go see what he talking about. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, because fast food restaurant, they don't be giving a damn. So it's nothing for them to give you the real beef instead of like the vegan burger. And to me, some of that, are y'all vegans? Do y'all eat like those Impossible? What is that stuff? I'm skeptical. Like, what the hell is that stuff? Oh, she said he lost it. Got it. I have figured it out. Little Big Nate. Wow, that's the way he was dressed, like he shot by the JCPenney Husky section. Like, dude, at least one thing they could get from Kevin is a style consultation. I will give him that. The man does know how to dress. Little Big Nate, Jab, all of them need help with their fashion because they too grown to be dressing the way they do. Oh yeah, I remember now. She said at Burger King, yep. You were vegan before. Did you like it? I like chicken wings too much to be vegan. We say you lost 90 pounds in 3 months. Wow, that's impressive, Reza. It was expensive or was it a crazy experience? Yeah, I bet. Wow, you were disciplined. 3 months, man. I gotta give you props, Reza. I don't think I could do it. Let me see if I can find Chef Yup right quick. Then I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't want to take up all your time. I know it's late. I actually typed Chef Yuck. See, just you have bad info, Chef Yuck. Oh boy. He a bad influence, boy. Okay, let's look at it before we go. Okay, because that food looked terrible. I'm like, bro, you can't cook.
Oh, yeah, kitchen. Yeah, kitchen. Yeah, kitchen. Chef, yes. So what you cooking up today, yet? Man, we whipping up this good old baked ziti with some motherfucking. We about to saute this garlic, onions, this green, and some squash. All right. Hey, look how that looks. All going in the baked ziti.
Okay, I gotta be that person, right? I shouldn't be that person, but I am. Why did he have the zucchini noodles on top of that packaging? It is Rona, COVID, pandemonium, still a thing, right? That was nasty. Why did he do that? So I gotta be that person. Mm-mm-mm. The illustrates that vegans a science experiment. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't really do well on it, but if I were gonna do vegan, I would just have to be like a plant based. I want to eat them possible. 'Cause I don't know what the hell that stuff is. It look nasty too when I see it in the store. I have made some cauliflower, some what's it called? Fried buffalo cauliflower. That is really good. I think the channel named Sweet Potato Soul. That was bomb. I haven't did that before, but I definitely love chicken too much to be vegan. Oh, I'm sorry. Reason said it was kind of expensive. My dad and uncle tried to scare me back to eat meat. Chicken. Girl, I went to Whole Foods the other day. I came right back out. Them prices right now is off the chain. I just went over to Trader Joe's, my tried and true, because I wanted some bell peppers. They had bell peppers going for $3 a piece, and they weren't even organic. Like, y'all out of your damn mind. Just said no, I couldn't go. Yeah, I know. Even doing a smoothie cleanse for like 10 days, I just be like, oh, I just want a piece of chicken so bad. Yeah, because you got me calling that man Chef. I actually typed into the search bar, Chef Yuck. I had to correct it. It was straight said made from a laboratory. Yeah, some of that stuff I don't think is healthy. Even though, because if you're vegan, right, why you need a meat replacement? Why do you need some Impossible Burger or whatever? You can make burger with what them black beans. Do that. Just says I am Restaurant LLC though. Shit look like it's chicken kitchen. Matter of fact, where's my damn banner? I'm tripping. Hold on. Find it. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. I'm tripping. Show all his LLCs. Yeah, I wouldn't let him fix me a sandwich either. His hygiene don't seem to be on par. It really don't. Cause that was like, why would you do that? Your mama wouldn't do that. Okay, so you going back to being a vegan. Okay. You're vegetarian. Excuse me. He says not easy in the States to do it because here the eating is completely different. A lot of countries, like in the UK, the things they allow in our food, they're banned, like the chemicals. Because people eat bread and stuff in certain countries and they don't get all bloated and stuff like we do here. So I'm like, maybe I want to move so I can eat all bread I want. Yeah, you have to be very disciplined. That's for sure. Portobello mushrooms, I've never had those. I know you can use like different type of like what oyster mushrooms, portobello in place of meat. Just said okay. Yeah, you need protein. That's probably why he has those Quest bars and like the Ensure drinks and stuff like that. Damn. Okay, let me continue the video. I'm tripping. Where is it?
personally baked ziti.
So what specific ingredients do you use?
What specific ingredients?
Mm-hmm. What specific like brands you like getting? What store do you shop at to get all your ingredients? Sprout.
I go to Sprout for everything.
Okay.
Even though they high, I go to Sprout for everything.
What you mean that the price is a little too high?
They high as hell, bro. They high as. Listen. Before I even got on that shit and fucking driving in the hood, like I was eating expensive steaks, big boy beef ribs, cow steak, all that shit, like super plain. Look at this shit. Just a little bitty ass shit.
How much is the total?
$155.
Ooh.
A little bit of shit. All organic, everything. You could check my receipt. Check that receipt. Check that receipt. Vegan eggs. Even got the vegan eggs. So it came in the egg carton. Came in the egg carton and tricked the shit out of me. I thought it was real vegan eggs in there. It was this in there. Like, man, they tripping. But tomorrow though, we definitely gonna have that homemade. What's that? Sweet potato pie for y'all.
Sweet potato pie.
Hey,
so what specific ingredients did you use in the sweet potato pie?
Okay.
So you want to tell them that little chef yes?
A little bit. Like,
okay,
okay. I make my sweet potato like I make homemade candy yams. Straight like my grandma. Bust them potatoes down, let them get soft. And then I motherfucking, add my seasoning. Cinnamon, my nutmeg, my vanilla, my organic sugar cane raw sugar.
They don't know nothing about that. No.
They don't know nothing about that. And you just motherfucking whip that up lightly. You whip it up lightly. And guess what?
What up?
It's on.
I want to tell them a little history of how you met YP.
Oh, yeah. Don't get this twisted. This right here, me cooking for YP. I've been cooking for YP since I met the nigga. You feel me? I met the nigga cooking for him. Met the nigga. We was rolling and hanging. Like, everything y'all got on his first 4 years up, I heard most of it when we was in there. Like, personally, one-on-ones, like, him telling me the plan, him telling me everything that he done did. And everything nigga told me he did. So from me coming home to going to his court cases and sentencing, checking on him and shit, him calling me through 3-way calls, me going to visit him, me being there when he get out, shit. We've been solid with each other since day one. No bullshit, no fake, no frauds, no none of that shit. We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit.
And so he hooked you up with his little vegan. Next thing you know, you up now.
Yeah, he fucking nigga called me out the trap. Nigga called me out the trap. I was on Sherman Street.
Okay. Okay. He needs a cutting board. They don't have no cutting board in that mansion or whatever. You go to Home Goods. See, you ain't want me touching that damn. He don't cook with gloves. Yeah. I mean, well, to me, as long as your hands clean, I don't care. But he just look rough. Yuck. That's why he calls Chef Yuck. Yuck. I'd rather go to 7-Eleven and get some food. I'll eat a Pop-Tart, thank you. But I imagine you really could hook up a baked ziti, like if you want to do it on meat. You still could really hook it up, but like with the bell peppers, all kind of greens, like you could really hook it up. So we're gonna see what he gonna do. Let's see what he gonna do.
But I don't travel on Sherman. I live on Sherman though, right where he's from over there. And man, shit, he was like, bro, I was like, bro, why I ain't seen you in the hood? And he said, nigga, you might not ever see me in the hood. I'm a banker. I own a university. He like, and I want you to be my bodyguard, yeah?
Okay, so you believe that he's a banker. This is... Lord have mercy.
You from, bro? You got my tickets and shit. I was out, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, in the kitchen. So right now, what you put in the spinach and the spirals?
Oh, I put a little Italian seasoning.
Italian, okay.
A little organic garlics and herbs. You know the herb.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So this basically just all green. All green, being sauteed with some onions and real garlic, chopped up, sliced. You know what I'm saying? Get that a little bit right.
Hey, so yeah, I got a question for you.
What's up, bro?
So did you ever want to become a chef?
Nah.
Did you never think you would become a chef?
No, I ain't ever think I'd become a chef. And it happened so fast. It happened so fast. And I'm just all for it. Like,
I'm sorry. I'm a story. That shirt throw everything. Yeah, that shirt is terrible. That shirt is horrible. Self-yup creations. What the hell is that? Okay, I see. Looks like maybe some garlic toast or something. What is that? We said, no, you gotta get them gloves and watch. Okay, I see. So I feel you. It's spaghetti. It's spaghetti. We said that's how a lot of white people cook, though. They really do. I don't trust them at all. You know, you ever had a white coworker want to bring some for the potluck? I do not touch that dish. Reason said the gloves you use when you cook for others besides yourself. Okay, I got you. You remember? I remember. I don't know if there's still an Instagram, but it's called, I forget what it's called, but it showed all these horrible plates of food. I used to follow the Instagram page. It is so disgusting. That need to be on that page. I can't think of the name of it. Just I already know what I gotta say about the irreverent no store. Yeah, I'd rather go to the Chick-fil-A or somewhere and get something. Sigma said, "Yuck, bigger cousin gave him that T-shirt. Ain't wrong for that. I yuck special."
Yeah.
Like, nigga, fuck it.
Never think you would become a chef.
I wish I could zoom in. I don't think I can do it. I wonder, is that what kind of broth is that? I'm on that back.
A chef? Did you
organic?
never think you would become a chef?
No, I ain't ever think I'd become a chef. It happened so fast. It happened so fast. And I'm just all for it. Like, fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, fuck it.
And the thing is, did you always know how to cook?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I always knew how to cook.
Okay, so how did
I think y'all can check me out on Nail Kane on Facebook, bro. I got mad shit on there. Mad food on there, but I always know how to cook. Like,
how'd you learn how to cook?
Shit. Watching my grandma, watching my mom, watching my stepfather. You know, shit like that. Cause my great grandma, she couldn't cook.
Why you say that?
She just couldn't cook. My great grandma get drunk, cut your ass out, and that's what it is. Like, nigga, she couldn't cook. Like, but my grandma, nigga, my grandma make the best, man. Shit. My grandma make the best damn near everything. I ain't ate pork in like 8-9 years. No, I'm gonna say I ain't ate pork in like 11 years. So I was eating everything else, chicken, fish, Just no pork, chicken, fish, and beef. You know, nigga need a beef steak.
For real.
Feel me, bro?
I don't because I'm vegan, but yeah.
Man, don't act like you wasn't born vegan, though. You wasn't eating vegan out the womb, bro. Yeah, it wasn't. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's cool. It's a slow process.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slow process. Trust me, y'all. It's a slow process. But if you got a nigga like me that cook the food, like, okay, so anything vegan that I cook it just as if it was me.
For real.
Still slap.
For real. That's why you add them little. That's why the food tastes good.
And then I noticed with this plant-based shit, it's sucking everything that's wet. Absorb that shit instantly.
Listen. Coming out the gate, I'm coming out on my doja. That's true. But I don't want people to act like I didn't try to come out this gate with a lot of different people. You feel me? Even Chef Gat, you feel me? We just had somebody who we tried to just throw the alley-oop to, throw the ball to. So the whole appointment had my man get ready to do his thing. Didn't even show up. Didn't even call us and say they wasn't showing up. And my main thing is, no disrespect to white people. But if that white man call you to go to work, you go to work, right or wrong. You don't not. If you.
Oh Lord, that's when he's having everybody tell him what he want to hear. Illustrator said, veganism, organic doesn't make you healthier, but gives you the perception of being healthier. It makes you feel better about it. I can see that. I kind of question some things if they even are organic. But I noticed about Sprouts. Some of y'all noticed that. I don't like Sprouts produce. There's not a Sprouts close to me. So I always gotta go out my way if I go. But their apples always have this really waxy. I just don't like Sprouts like that personally. That's it. Always leveling up. Thank you. Cooking for Bay. That's exactly it. I could not remember. I unfollowed it. It was so disgusting. That food was disgusting. Reason said, shoot, if I could get paid for cooking like that, I'd be right. Because that is, Jermaine said, mostly cooking in prison. Just said his mom, grandma, and stepdaddy must be the worst cooks. Oh, goodness. Okay. They probably would not. I bet they could cook better than that. Reason say he didn't even wash the lettuce like washing. True, because you know how when you buy the lettuce, it say triple wash, but sometimes it be insects in there because it's come out of the ground. So I always wash it too. Again, just to be on the safe side, get that salad spinner and get all that water off of it. We say, yeah, we know it absorbs it, but you didn't wash your shit. Yeah, I guess he said that's his natural jab. All the dirt on the lettuce, all the dirt on the greens. Genie. Smoking over the vegetables, right? Sigma, just smoking. This one, he was really having everybody like, especially with Lou, kept having everybody co-sign what he say. He was getting on folks' nerves. I can't believe we still talk about this. It's been about a year, hasn't it? It's been a minute.
You set an appointment with that white man, you're going to be at that appointment, right? So why nobody at their appointments with us? So my thing is, I got here on my own. I didn't have no help. I did this on my own. 1.4 million on my own. Period. The paperwork don't lie. We all know that. So I said that to say this. Do you know how many people I tried to alley-oop and throw the ball to and just didn't even run for the pass, didn't get mad, don't want to run their route? Y'all wilding. So I'm gonna tell y'all what, I want everybody to know I genuinely and legitimately try to fuck with everybody. Literally, the whole world can see that shit. I try to fuck with everybody. If you don't fuck with me, I'm not fucking with you. I don't own nobody's shit. I will never own nobody's shit. All I want with my success is peace. That's all I want. I don't even, the material shit is what I'm gonna get because that's just me. It's a part of my character, my personality, and the way I grew up. But my end goal is just peace. And the part of peace is if I extend my motherfucking hand to you, Don't smack my motherfucking hand. Don't drop.
Okay, I'm gonna show you one more food item. It's a short, because I think this was the finish. ZD, he did.
Everything I was watching, hallelujah, I was looking, I was praising, and and everything. Vegan everything. I was watching, hallelujah, I was looking, I was praising, and everything.
So that's Chef Yak's creations there. Sigma Fitness said he misses weirdo crew of people. Yeah, we haven't seen Chef Yak in a while. Maybe he'll make an appearance. I don't know if he's on a list of people that were not paid, but that's all I have for y'all this evening. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Be sure to hit that like on the way out. Jeray's over there. Yeah, that's a vegan pasta. I want to say one of these dishes, Chef Yak can use some meat product in. I feel like he used chicken broth. I can't remember, but that's it for now. Y'all, thank you for joining me. Jermaine, Sigma Fitness, Riza, just chilling. Always leveling up, the illustrator. Letitia Campbell stopped by. Let's see who else was. I feel like it was somebody else. But everyone in the clouds, I appreciate y'all. Mike Joseph, New Marie, thank y'all for joining me. If you're watching this video replay, leave your thoughts below on Kevin, Young Pharaoh. Let me know what you're thinking. Anytime, Jermaine. Definitely, I want to do some more this week because I always enjoy connecting with you all. Just at this, the one where Chef Yuck threw up them plate on them plates. Yeah, y'all have a good one. Until the next one, y'all stay safe. Later.